嗯。
A few cobwebs and some.
It was wonderful.
佢男人樣、女人樣都可以
I am.
揀唔同聲，好正
A few
確啊！
cobwebs and some dust. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
叫咩名？點解要諗名？有咩有趣嘅名？等我諗下先。諗唔到 ，OK， 修改。哇！我可以咁樣硬爆自己係女巫啊！黐線啊！要你男人養男人聲，但係我可以係女人。OK， 好正確。唉。
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with.
點解係二手嘅呢？
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me without the time.
Oh, Eleazar!
George,
幾撚寬
glad
裕
my
啊！
rather
佢成
cryptic
個氣
description
氛
of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
咩樣呢個係？有陰謀，我空氣馬車。既然都咁撚 magic， 點解仲要咁辛苦自己要抬高隻手做埋咁撚惡鳩嘅嘢？華納 Rose。
caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the
咁
term
係 base on
begins.
佢嘅年齡定係佢嘅魔
you
法
couldn't
資
have
質？
asked for a better mentor.
你咁樣插
Professor
入嚟會唔
Fig
會有
is
呢
not
個
only an exceptional teacher,
同級同
he's
學
also
年
a
齡唔同嘅
remarkably
問題？
intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she
佢
died,
老婆死咗，
wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me,
哇！
Eleazar.
其實佢呢啲
It came to me
英
via
文
her
名
owl,
譯做中文好難記，要
but
咁
with
樣
no
睇。
correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly.
我淨係記到啲樣，我記唔到佢啲咩。
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
天生神力，我就睇到啦。
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
啱啱嗰隻奇怪嘢啊！原來真係有馬喺度，係引嘴型。喂，唔夠早啊佢養畜啊，鞭打動物啊屌！
The key! Give me your hand! Have you?
同埋啲音樂嘅大聲。
Are you all right? You're hurt.
哇！就死，
Perhaps a bit.
輕傷就死喎，大佬。
It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
哇！我用手掣啊，屌你！
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he...
George，
What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a
Wow.
port key.
Port key.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
光撚到閪咁。
How far did that portkey take us? Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
較細聲多少少。
Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent!
喂，
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
我 get 啦，即係佢而家係自動幫我 lock 咗，我望住嗰啲嘢就會。要實際玩落先知好唔好用。
Up there.
哦，唔怪之係咁樣移咗個視角過嚟睇我。我冇嘢執嗰啲打爛晒都。有嘢執啊！要探索啦，要探索啦！特方者模式，我覺得佢個視角好似有啲近，可唔可以較遠少少？定係咁啱係嗰個位太窄？好似係闊得滯，可能係真係啱個視角，即係佢場景太窄夾埋咗。 較低少少咁樣，唔係都咁闊啲。其實佢嘅數字敏感度冇咁高，我應該拉大啲先會 feel 到。有 feel 有 feel 喺預設係。OK
We're
啦
close now.
，OK
It's
OK。
just ahead.
可唔可以打啲甲啊？
Steady yourself. Reparo.
犀利 ！Reparo。俾唔俾殺動物嘅呢隻 game 唔知
Almost there.
咁撚左膠。唔慢，點解呢啲嘢打靶全部都唔會有嘢執係嘛？
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking?
教授唔過嚟，翻去睇翻嗰度先，我未睇。
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
呢個跳嘅感覺麻麻，為做而做。不過去到呢度位唔俾人炮好煩，行得太慢。
Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
OK 喎，咁樣轉場景。
Hello?
點解咁撚 gentle？屌撚聲佢唔得咩？要核突啲指甲。
It can't be.
Just a moment. Oh. Where are we here?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
好撚醒啊！
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you.
話説佢嘅劇情都幾撚長，
Keep your hands inside the cart.
啊
If
都
you
唔係
don't
話
wish
啱
to
有
lose
玩，
them.
只係仲未入到戲肉，仲喺教學操作環節。
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the
哇，
newest.
好正
Are
啊！
private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what?
哇！
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
咩料好似怕撚咗佢咁。GM 999，我都係打份工啫。
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
67禁室配用。
Professor, that was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Huh? Oh. Hả?點解嘅？哦，get 啦，get 啦，get 啦，get。Reparo. Oh, we fed you.
I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Hey.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Revelio. I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Wow.
Look out!
Protego!
咁撚好抽嘅主角。
Defendo! Levioso! Deposo! Expulso! Levioso! Protego! Confringo! Deposo! Confringo! Descendo! Expulso!
Lumos.
原來唔使睇人哋動作，自己個身上面係會有嗰個炸彈出嚟。等等先，真係要較細聲啲，好撚柒嘈呢隻 game。我的天！係 Lumos。
Stay close!
Lumos. Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Protego! Revelio! I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. To align the statues with their reflections.
啊！原來嗰度仲有一個我睇唔到。
Seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
係。Potato。咁多啲垃圾。
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder...
哇！睇到眼瞓添，屌！ 唉，瞓極都瞓唔夠嘅感覺。快飽精神
Follow
下。
my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge. And the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
唔係佢都唔夠座，佢淨得男同女，冇啲咩第三性跨性別，佢啲性別認同唔夠多。
The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Yeah.
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why.
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
哇！慘，屌你我都係打
I
份
have
工
no
啫。
patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
一嘢打暈你嘅傻閪！點解佢哋唔使用白象，可以用手掉魔法嘅？哦呀！
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
哥布林喎，佢講係妖精，但係佢讀係讀哥布林。
It can't be.
哥布林係妖精。
Set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
啊！即係我一夜 TP 咗去霍格華茲定係咩？我已經俾人分咗去史內哲林。我一個咁善良嘅人，點解會俾人擺咗去史內哲林？仲係咁樣大聲，黐線！真係好撚核突，垃圾 design， 屌你咁撚核突啲字。啊唔係喎，突然間有啲好奇，因為我哋有中文譯名，所以佢先有中文嗰抽嘢。咁如果我係玩英文界面嘅話，咁佢呢個 logo 又唔同。喂，畫風一轉。
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems
啲位好似唔係好解得通。都唔係，應該係話佢冇解釋清楚，但係又做到，好唔 make sense 個感覺。
For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough! Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
討厭嘅大人。
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
可以有得選擇另一個學院嘅，點解？會考量我嘅個人選擇，狡猾、胸懷野心且渴望力量。唔緊要，我哋相信遊戲嘅決定。佢本身同我講話事內之林，咁就事內之林啦。來唄，可以。
You belong in
事內之林。邪惡就邪惡啦。
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
好討厭啊呢個人。
I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
教速。
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
好有禮貌啊佢，我中意。
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
抱負。
Very well. Aspiration.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
逼得得咧。哎呀！
I suppose some introductions are in order.
I'm trying to grow some asphodel in the greenhouses. Such a beautiful flower.
Well, I suppose... No. Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
It was nice meeting you, Sebastian. I'll let you get back to your book.
Nice meeting you too. Good luck today.
揾人自我介紹。
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
好妙麗佢個 feel。
Told you. They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
好自信。
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Goodbye, Imelda.
討厭嘅天才。
I really hope we get to see, or at least hear one today. I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house.
佢隻眼好
Do let me know if I can be
好
of any
奇
help
怪，
as you
同佢
navigate
咁
your
佢
first
咁樣
days
搭埋一
here, though I
齊，
doubt you'll need it.
同埋佢好似冇正面望喎，佢係咁打側個人，好冇禮貌。
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Thank you. 唉，屌你眼瞓啊！
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave.
哇！有職業導向添，咁撚
After
癲。
discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Showing off about her puffskein jeans.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself.
上樓梯快應該行平路。
Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the
Revelio.
field guide can provide? Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Yeah.唉，早晨啊，桂宇師兄，係市內節林。點解你會知嘅？哦，唔係我啱行過見到條蛇啊！
Lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle.
佢個市內節林係我入 game 之前，佢有個網址俾我撳，然之後佢瞓咗。
King's Cross Station, so to speak.
不過佢好似有得再揀，不過我冇揀到，我有鳩佢。
You'll be expected to attend both charms and
左交市內節林
classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array
哦，
of
綠色衫睇得出。
You should be able to find all of the school
加下
supplies you
黃色
require
衫
in
啊！
Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
夠稱可以飲酒噶啦。
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense against the dark arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of defense against the dark arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics.
聽日倒水有咩搞？好似有朋友約咗話聽日出去食飯，跟住出嚟行下，好似係。
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece.
但係我本人就冇咩特別，都係普通日子對我嚟講。
I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
哦，落街睇煙花，佢哋話係原來有煙花睇，不過好似話我屋企個位本身都睇到，即係唔使特登落街。
Invaluable to you, and invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
你講嘅叻機聽唔到係你叻定我叻啊？倒數我有朋友相約咗聽日落街食飯，跟住行下街睇煙花。不過好似話我屋企個位，即係我間屋入面本身都要睇到煙花。不過再轉出去食個飯啦，聽日同佢哋行下，鳩行下。
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels.
Okay.
I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch.
我原本以為我想玩嗰隻 Persona Free Reload 係1月2號出，我黯然發現原來係2月2號。跟住而家有個掙扎位係諗緊好唔好趁特價買埋隻 Resident Evil 4。
Understood, Professor.
因為我本身係諗住佢係1月2號出嘅，咁我就有 game 玩，我就有隻 Elden Ring 同埋有隻 Persona 可以交替嚟玩，跟住咧哈利波特就即係都係見特價試翻，諗住買埋嚟玩。但係而家見到 Persona 係2月2號出嘅時候咧，我諗緊好冇應該為咗避免冇 game 玩買埋隻 Resident Evil 4。但好似好奢侈喎！你近排買咗好多 game 真係。 我第一次我嚟到呢度第一次買係街霸，跟住係 Baldur's Gate 啊，其實最主要係 Baldur's Gate 太襟玩，跟住後面我呢排都買咗幾隻咩 Cyberpunk、哈利波特、Elden Ring， 再買埋隻 Resident Evil 4就哇啲期買4隻嘅，好似好多，太誇張。四眼咯，好難睇唔到一啲啲啊！如果佢放另一邊，我就睇唔到。我咁啱係對住，應該係因為我咁啱對住河嗰邊。
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to
玩多幾輪
Hogwarts
半啦，唔得。
including your own wand. You'll
我
enjoy
覺得
Mr.
一開始
Ollivander.
玩
He's an
Baldur's
exceptional
Gate
craftsman and a good friend.
有一個好大嘅推動力就係真係唔知道啲劇情，我會想知，但係個二周目刷到咁上下，即係想試嘅嘢試晒啦，然後跟住可能有啲想知嘅嘢又上網睇咗嘅時候，就已經缺少咗嗰個動力去玩。即係當然其實我覺得佢個遊戲性都夠，即係都可以照玩。不過即係我個人本身貪心啲，玩厭咗，我想玩新嘢。咁突然嘅點解？成個環境轉得。set challenge 俾自己，哦呢個係嘅，我理解。我覺得咁樣玩係都好玩嘅。係唔至於可能對我嚟講差啲咯，佢失去咗個故事性咯，某程度上對於我嚟講。我覺得我依家打機對個故事係幾睇重。我想補充翻上次嗰隻 Cyberpunk， 我 keep 住試啲結局，最尾終於試到原來係有 good end， 都 OK。但係佢個主線真係好撚短，我上網睇啲人講話20個鐘，但我實際玩落我感覺我都唔知有冇20個鐘。
A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No?
不過唔知係咪可能本身自己期望太大，玩落去我覺得其實Cyberpunk一般。我覺得個世界好吸引，做得好好，但係佢個故事 present 得一般，我覺得。同埋個遊戲性都未必咁足夠，即係一開始即係我教最難啦。一開始你 level 唔夠，你冇咁多技冇咁多 gear 嘅時候就好啦難打。但係即係佢啲敵人嘅強度感覺上係唔係跟住你個 level 成長嘅咯？即係我一開始覺得好啦難打，然後跟住去到後尾啲裝同埋啲技點到出嚟之後，然後跟住就突然間變到好似藥材咁樣成隻 game。但係基本上嚟講，我覺得都好玩，但係就可能啲人本身吹得太好玩咯，實際玩落我覺得OK 咧。
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Witcher 3主線得7-8個鐘啫咩？居然我冇太留意，但係如果係嘅話，應該幾神奇喎對於我嚟講。Witcher 3我記得我嗰陣時玩，即係我都係淨係玩咗一輪。我好似係玩普通，我唔玩困難，所以我冇嗰啲咩要卡關嗰啲唔係太多。我記得我係，但係我覺得佢隻 game 係做得好好，世界觀係吸引，啲支線都好玩。我基本上 Witcher 3我係所有可以玩嘅支線任都玩晒，跟住 DLC 又做埋主線又推晒。我唯一冇玩嘅好似係佢支線有1-2個呢，係嗰啲去唔同嘅地方打嗰一堆嘢，即總之係嗰啲我自己覺得係純粹係填充遊戲時間嘅垃圾支線，我冇打咯。跟住即係其餘嗰啲我都有打做晒。跟住我記得落到嚟好似係100個鐘頭左右完事咯，100零個鐘，100零幾。
See how the dummy deflected your cast. This time, cast Levioso first.
玩 Witcher 嘅時候，我又冇太留意佢個主線支線。但係我係覺得即係不論支線主線都，我覺得都做得幾好。同埋嗰啲支線唔係好似你要其他嗰啲 game 咁樣。sorry， 睇一睇先。佢支線唔係好似其他 game 咁樣即係 UB 嗰啲垃圾支線，即係唔係嗰一類咯。佢係真係有故事、有嘢睇，你有 choice 揀，即係唔係嗰啲冇誠意嘅支線咯。咁我覺得係幾正。如果唯一要挑剔，我記得 Witcher 好似係，我覺得佢作為一個動作遊戲，其實佢個戰鬥係做得麻麻咯。我記得。第一輪出10格，可能我玩得太多昆特牌，好嬲玩啊，好正。基礎線哦。哦 ，sorry， 係咁樣。因為打隔離個 professor， 我唔想打公仔。點啊？我唔停手。
Very good, but the best way to practice is
欺負同學啦，可以。
We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso.
俾你感受下天選之人嘅威力啦。
Protego, you may begin.
Potato.
Levioso. Lucky. Nothing lucky about it. This can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner. Levioso.
飛落街，我贏咗，垃圾。
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
我屌你個笑容。
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge.
Thank you, Professor. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deaf.
誒係喎，佢咁樣講我先醒起，我支魔杖係二手嘢嚟喎，好似未攞到屬於自己嘅魔杖。呢個唔係講大話咩？我有進行過魔杖戰鬥咩？戰鬥啊有喎有喎，我打過嗰啲石頭人咯，但係決鬥係對決係第一次咯。從沒有戰鬥中使用我力發長，咁唔係我有打過嘅，我 honest 嘅。
I've jeweled enough. Consider yourself
喂，呢個就講大話啦，乜撚嘢好多決鬥經驗又多撚咗。
You owe me an honest jewel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling
係阿志
organization.
卡班進手 ，OK。屠晒同學佢。加入某個唔對外公開且唔經我，感覺很有意思。
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent.
玩得唔耐，但係我覺得呢隻 game 嗰個遊戲系統，我唔知係咪唔知算唔算有問題。即係頭先決鬥又好，一開始打嗰啲石像都好。佢係只要人哋打你咧，佢就會有個魔法陣咁嘅提示會喺你個人度出現，跟住你只要喺時限之內，其實都係考反應，你撳唔到個掣，你就會當到，跟住變相我就係打交嘅時候就係瘋狂撳R，而係喺度掉嘢，然後跟住望實自己個人見到有嗰個食道就撳個三角形擋，好似好難鳩咁樣個戰鬥變到。
Till next time.
你挑戰咩越領取嘅獎勵？冇作業冇功課好啊！攞唔到嘅，我未完成個任。OK， 冇問題，知線之鬼。有啲咩做啊？我啱唔係有攞另一，定係我未攞到？唔戴眼鏡，冇素質嘅垃圾。你要用貓屎條。但係點解我頭先冇呢啲嘢揀？佢咁樣剔咗係咩意思 ？What do you mean？但係呢啲係成就嗰啲嚟，呢啲就係垃圾咯，就係唔做呢啲嘢。呢個係嗰個箱嘅 logo 係你啊
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
我可唔可以咁樣打同學？ 試下啦，我試下指冧你啊！唔得嘅屌，佢隻眼喺度望住我，原來。我可以 TP 嘅，但係冇去過嗰度，唔知 T 唔 T 咯？點解嘅？觸發唔到嘅 ？Potato 要去呢度係嘛？喂屌啊！係啊，冇火，要行過去。恐嚇同學。哎！係咪有啲窒啊？定係我嘅錯覺啊？好似有啲窒啊 ！APS 偏低喎，好似咁樣轉嘅時候。等陣先，再算，唔得再搞。等級鎖定。哇！屌你個閪嚇鳩啊！
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim. Did you praxia mole? As long as we're only one time per week, I...
哇唔得好啦，眼瞓，斟啖水飲下先，等等。捉撚住晒。
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Can I help you?
Hey.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinated duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Yes.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
新手回合。
Expulso! Give them all four!
Protego!
Act like a winner!
哦，就係因為要試啊！我見到啦，要試啲嘅我個招技。
Find the one!
Protego!
You're better than that!
Expulso!
Levioso!
爆炸！
I could never duel like that.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
唉，上課，上學去。正常玩冇事，但係跑場景嘅時候好似真係有啲窒，有少少唔舒服。有冇啲咩可以做下呢？啊，網上喐你條煩 ，DLS 先要按品質啊。啊，算啦，忍受下啦。打交嘅時候冇嘢係跑下咩嘢。
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
誒
？Here.
behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
嚇！我第一日上堂啫喎，
The summer
屌！
months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Wow. 撚快！
Akio!
速戰！
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me!
好撚超喎！呢個阿 Sir 教得。哇！但係佢呢啲界面真係整得好撚核突。話晒 Triple A game。
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the... Very good! Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them to... Splendid! Not to worry. That's it! Stay focused. Very good! Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge?
Come on, baby.
Come on up.
又可以欺凌同學啊！
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this.
Wow， 犀利！係咪要俾人教訓啊？
Accio.
仆街，係咪太大力啊？OK OK， 我掌握到個力度咯，可以。
Good.
哇！佢咁撚勁，點同佢玩啊？佢資優生嚟嘅喎，屌！
That is how it's done.
我可唔可以咁樣撞佢個波落去？
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind.
仆街唔夠力又，哎呀！我真係傻閪。
Nicely done. Watch this. Yes!
難啲啊，贏唔到
Do
啊！
not think I will start going easy on you now.
有冇4費路啊？8點49分，喂，再嚟個，再嚟個。
Accio.
That is not bad.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your excellent control.
大力咗。
Now, think of this like splendid.
都大力咗。
Don't lose your composure. That's it. Very good. Points to Slit. But sir, you'll be the blue.
Can I save now? 唔得。
Before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go. Phew.
咁晒佢今次。
I know everyone is watching, but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite
哇
well.
屌，拱埋佢入去啊！
Excellent control there.
諗住拱走佢嘅屌，唔係唔緊要，起碼證實咗呢個係 work 嘅。大力啲拱佢落去先。
That is how it's done.
睇嘢啦，傻閪！喂屌！哇，好彩！我屌啊！誒，但係佢計我分咯，計唔計啊？會唔會扣翻分啊？跌咗嚟！我屌你老母！啊，開人中開幾？唔緊要，我呢粒成功咗我就解啲啦，收皮啦，贏咗，搞掂。
You are not making this easy for me.
Easy.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Okay.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. Phew.
Accio.
又爭少少力水，又幫撚咗佢，都唔係幫嘅，佢本身都咩？係咪？唔記得啦。哎呀，好撚渣我，抵咧。
There we go.
仆街啊！喂 ！Oh shit！
Be sharp.
炒啦，傻仔！搞掂，贏咗。
Oh dear me.
我阿媽嚟咗贏啊！呢個
Accio.
輕鬆。出嘅咩？穩陣。
Brilliant.
Easy。
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school.
即係佢原本嗰個國家已經要學緊魔法。我以為魔法係呢度獨有。
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone.
係嘛？其實魔杖係冇撚用懷疑啫。
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
See ya.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
A word,
if you're so
would.
inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Okay. Hmm? 佢係未更新定係咩？
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan. Our neighbor at home knows someone who's related to the inventor.
屌，佢而家又出翻咩俾我？
And then the werewolves join the goblins in the uproar.
Protego!
Sorry.
If someone gets struck by a curse.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streamer. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled.
呢個係咪就係佢哋買魔杖嗰個地方啊？
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a class.
幾點啊？9點。哇，搞乜啦？你點解咁撚眼瞓嘅今日？
Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
夠瞓嘅喎，今日好似仲要，定係之前真係太攰。揾邊個好？
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
係咁強調不得 B 啊！我真係夠情飲酒嘅啦咩？
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience. And these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Perhaps mind what you're doing there.
Oh, 我知要做啲咩。
Got it. A flying
page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
你頭先係咪話有個咩石像可以嘗試下修復？
It's hardly worth studying for potions unless you're anticipating.
Reparo.
唉，give up。哇！屌，好眼瞓啊！救命！
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
做咩唔瞓？因為太早。
My new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies.
我要 tune 下我嘅生理時鐘。我今日嘅目標係玩晏啲收台，跟住我希望可以每到1、2點嘅時候落樓下放狗，跟住順便打電話翻屋企講兩句。跟住呢，聽日就可能9點10點咁上下起身，開始慢慢判翻生理時鐘。如果我而家放棄掙扎去瞓覺嘅話呢，就好容易就會應該瞓到今晚中間會醒，或者會 skip 咗打電話咯。同埋我主要等晏啲放狗，所以要頂住，唔可以瞓住。
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would
你聽朝5點起身放狗，定係你話我早起身放假？你聽朝5點起身翻喎，咁撚癲啊！
Just enough to keep me
好
well
撚
rounded.
健康喎你！
Speaking of detention,
夜晚放
the
狗
strict
咩？
Hogwarts
我
man
要
saved me from
我要就我啲瞓覺時間放狗同佢去廁所啊嘛。
librarian was on the hunt for me, as is often the case.
基本上係起身一次，瞓覺前一次，同埋中間一次咯。即係正常翻咗工應該就係起身一次、收工一次，同埋瞓覺前一次。
Well.
哦，你叫我嚇死我，以為你咁撚健康黐線，不了啦。
And I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment.
做運動太消耗體力啊，唔可以做。
They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful.
同埋應該係呢排玩得太多，即係出去玩又跟住又咩，搞到個人精神比較差，唔夠休息，用腦過多呢排都好攰。有同事真係5點去跑步，跑完沖涼翻工。有嘅，有啲人係咁嘅。啲人話咩？不過即係你要生活好自律嗰啲先做到咯。啲人係話咩？朝頭早起身做運動先，跟住再去做嗰個日常生活。話係即係你可以將嗰個跑步當成你每日起身嘅 warm up， 就可以俾個人有時間有精神去進入嗰個狀態，同埋好似話，通常我哋每個人朝頭早起身嗰一下個意志力都係最強，所以即係話咩改善生活習慣啦，或者有啲咩想做，其實都建議係起身嗰下做。不過我通常即係好容易都會唔夠瞓，有勁撚難瞓，所以呢樣嘢唔啱我。同埋我覺得有少少唔同嘅就係，我相信其實大部分人應該都係即係日照時間活動，夜晚瞓覺嘅人，但係我係慣性係夜晚活動，跟住日照時間瞓覺，我係調翻轉。即係呢個唔係話咩我夜晚懶玩唔瞓覺嗰啲，而係生活習慣上我本身就係咁。即係喺香港我又係咁樣過，嚟到呢度都係咁樣過。只要唔使翻工，我可以自由作息，基本上我都會選擇係夜晚活動，跟住之後做晏晝瞓覺。我都係傾向呢種方式。
He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and
係咪
airy.
吸咗毒啊佢？定係飲醉酒？
I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the
史萊哲林
moment. She'll be
狗。
better soon and back at Hogwarts.
你係史萊哲林，你老豆老母係史萊哲林，你個妹都係史萊哲林。你係狗，你老豆係狗，你老母係狗，你全家都係狗。
I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get. A wand and some other bits?
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. and a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when we're finished. Remember, have fun.
入亞茲卡班進修係咪真係可以嘅？即係你咁講嘅意思係，我係咪真係會犯法俾人拉？嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟，即係我而家冇嘢做，佢係揾啲地方去係嘛？佢叫我去飲奶油啤酒咯。副校頭先係咁強調叫我，你可以出去飲奶油啤酒啊！但我夠稱啦，點解我可以入去飲酒？我唔係學生嚟咩？但係佢5年級已經成年。唔係喎，原來佢係有 set 到叫我去邊度嘅。屌！居住與卷軸啦，啊呢間有我記得。飲酒唔使夠稱嘅咩？你要夠稱啲人先賣俾你噶嘛？有呢個社會道德責任啊！哦係喎，你買魔杖喎要，我記得。
I'll be right with. You. Just a moment, please.
Yo, just a moment.
Hello, sir. I'm looking
for a new wand. Yes, it's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new 5th-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes.
唔係，但係你係點樣獲得嗰支酒先？即係如果你係唔夠稱，你喺屋企偷酒飲嗰啲，咁係冇嘢。但係如果你要落街賣，即係正常嚟講，啲人唔會賣俾你噶嘛。即係好似你唔夠稱，你入去7-Eleven買煙仔，佢都唔會賣俾你啊。我記得我以前試過有一次喺屋企樓下嗰間七仔同啲 friend 食宵夜。然後跟住遇到嗰啲 MK 仔 MK 妹走埋嚟問我哋個個可唔可以幫我哋買包煙，我哋唔夠稱俾翻錢你，黐撚線。果斷拒絕咗佢，妹妹唔好食咁多煙啊，唔健康嘅。真係冇人嚟咩？居然啊！我有時候買煙，即係其實我覺得可能睇邊間，即係睇下啲人點做。我買煙都會俾人 check 身份證嘅，以前有時候。買酒我真係冇俾人 check 過，我係買煙俾人 check，通常都係。可能佢懶鳩咯，佢唔理你咯。但係其實理論上係要夠稱先可以買得嘅。我記得啊，佢嗰啲七仔便利店，佢都會黐住張嘢話咩嚴禁銷售酒精，咩煙類叭叭叭，咩逾18歲以下人士啊，佢好似有寫。
Take it.
仲咪我有得揀嘅咩？係喎，係喎，呢支魔杖都係我入 game 之前已經決定咗，可以轉佢嘅樣啊。Curious indeed， 呢個靚啲。
How intriguing！
我都係識你。唔係喎，佢個樣又轉，喂，啱嗰個幾型喎。雖然唔好揸手，黐 超級螺旋，哇！屌你老母，呢支可以物理攻擊人咯，唔係講笑。最好睇嘅就好似係呢個，啲色麻麻，呢隻啲色咧。呢個要就爛咁樣，誒就呢個幾得意，好原始啊呢個感覺。
How intriguing！
條完全睇唔出有咩分別。啊，你原本話係咁就係咁啦。用咩嚟整？獨角獸魔法，穩定嘅魔法力量著稱。龍心衣服，我冇教冇教。呢個係隻 game 幫我決定咗嘅，我跟佢，我跟佢。
What do you think？
相信我嘅命運，一嘢揈撚晒你啲魔杖盒落嚟，執過晒啲傻閪。
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Indeed. Treat it well, and you shall find no more dependable a wand than one with a unicorn hair core. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
喂，誒有嘢攞啊，正。跟住係去呢間都要去嘅話，神奇蘿蔔同埋魔藥店 ，OK。我撞跌咗佢啲書係咪？屌你老味！啲書突然間消失咗。係唔得個，唔好嚟打人。
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
哇，勁多 CG， 勁多對話，勁多劇情。
I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor.
玩2個鐘呢隻 game 好似有。
I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then.
超過一半嘅時間喺度睇緊劇情。
But you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look.
Let's have a look.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
係貓屎出現。
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
冇錢啊！咁啊，搞掂咗啦。
wasn't for my
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies.
你真係我要攞藥水。
Fascinating art potion making rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
Shall we?
What can I do for you today?
免費硬化藥水，回血藥水 ，OK。
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
上埋個神奇蘿蔔搞掂。哟，撳都跳唔過垃圾。
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you, then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Sorry.
I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds? Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
解鎖技能可以種化 ，OK。
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find
個
Sebastian.
窮撚學生嚟喎，冇錢買嘢，爸爸媽媽冇俾錢我，都要賺錢啊，買唔到嘢啊。
You might as well watch.
翻去瞓覺啦，老細。
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
咁醜佢，係係咪有一戰鬥啦？好硬嘅，哇！人手一支魔杖，果然係魔法世界。喂，你唔好搞事先，你打死佢我冇得打㗎啦，冇人追得。 但我想講咧，呢隻 game 有好多界面啊、字體啊、巴拉巴嗰啲整得好難刷，核突。不長武的。
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually.
哇！撳唔切我隻手揈緊喎。哇！真係唔得喎！我會因為 A 緊啲硬直，所以咩？我企喺度等佢，會唔得嘅？我屌！定係佢呢下撞埋嚟，我係擋唔到，我一定要碌嚟避啊！哦，我見到啦，係紅色㗎，係呢個係唔得嘅，原來。頂嘥撚曬我啲水，就係丟鳩你。
A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done.
屌！哎呀，仆街死啦買嘢。得，識打，中撚咗仆街。屌！我以為嗰個防禦係咩喎？原來唔係無敵㗎，唔係咩都擋到。要碌 ，OK。啊！我可以換買裝備先啊。OK， 打撚暈佢先。嚟睇下佢啲咁嘅界面，最撚核突嗰個俾你睇一睇。儲存欄，你睇下 Triple A game 喎，屌你！ starting game 嗰個畫面咁撚樣嘅喎，核撚突到真係黐撚線。其實佢 loading 嗰個啱嗰啲位我都覺得好核突。你睇下佢啲字體嗰啲 ，Oh my god！ 咩年代咁仲係呢啲設計嘅
I officially have all of my supply.
Levioso, Confringo. Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually. Accio. Levioso, Dago.
喂，屌，碌唔到嘅，咁鬼菜啊！一嘢掉落嚟嗰度啦。
Nicely done. Levioso, Confringo. Levioso. Levioso. Accio. Look out. Confringo. Levioso.
哎呀！
Accio.
有冇去打下我朋友？唔好淨係打我。哇！好痛！
That's right, you lumbering lout. He's faltering. Few more hits to do the job.
佢變咗黃色嘅喎，啱見到佢嘅攻擊，試下先，係喎，擋到咯，而家真係。誒， 我早咗定係咩？哎呀，佢又變咗紅色啦！唔係話，哇！好彩我又要再打個，屌你老母，太死人咗！佢而家又變翻紅色嘅，屌佢突然間頭先有兩下擋到，我一試佢又唔撚俾我擋，臭閪！又一拗一古代魔法，我係天選之人，得我先識嘅魔法，哇！屈撚到，我唔使掉咁耐啦，我一嘢揸落去就搞掂啦，做咩要掉咁耐咧
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
Merlin's beard， 我唔係第一次聽，呢個係咩言語定係咩嚟
？The makings of an aura.
係驚訝，係代表驚訝啊嘛。
Unharmed. Perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer, Officer Singer, and thank you again.
呢隻 game 好似都話係左膠代表嚟噶嘛，係嘛？佢啲樣我覺得睇落去都幾左，但係佢啲性別唔夠左咯，佢唔夠多元咯，得男女揀咯。但係我覺得幾得意係，你可以揀一個男人樣、男人聲，但係你可以當佢係女人咁樣入去呢個女部宿舍。哇，新嘅一樣。唔係呢個魔法我都覺得有少少白。喺你做呢個操作之前，我覺得理論上你應該要知道嗰樣嘢係點樣，你先至可以還原到。啊，我嚟㗎，應該好似鋼之煉金術師咁樣。你唔撚知條 formula，你唔想知佢點砌，點你淨係鳩噏就可以砌翻起啲嘢。自己整完自己打翻爛佢，仲有一個喺邊呢度？唔係我撳呢個，未撳佢已經喐緊。誒喺嗰度係咪？Yoo-hoo!
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
係咪送衫俾我着
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire.
哇！佢個頭幾撚型啊
For your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain... And, as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous
多謝，舐咗先一定係舐啊！
That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
但我唔使着校服嘅咩？你咁樣係咪私自換我件衫？
Take your time.
哦，定我校服係入面有件我件袍係可以隨時轉。裝備熒幕。冇錢，窮撚學生。爸爸，我想 shopping， 可唔可以俾錢我買嘢？
Wouldn't you? Might help me forget
你
that I
嚟
was
啦！
almost
佢又叫我去飲
pulverized by a
酒，
troll.
個個都叫我去飲
I'd
酒，
say that I
黐
agree
線。
with you. Perfect. The Three Broomsticks is just this way.
瘋狂俾人飲酒呢班人黐撚線。
Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my...
3根掃把。不過佢唔俾我跑步，好撚狗。
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
咩事啊？又預劇情，哇咁撚窒嘅啱嗰位。
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction.
哦，呢個係頭先話咩？叫我小心啲嘅，討厭當地人。
That if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
話咪靚嘢啊！你哋
Let's go.
飲酒啊！飲酒啊！飲啖酒壓驚先。
Did they see us? I don't think so. What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood? Ranrock is
太多星數都講得出，黐線，咁都覺得睇唔到。
I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
走啊走啊，去飲酒啊！我哋。
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well.
哇，好有磁性呢位女性嘅聲音。喂，你哋唔夠稱嘛？你哋唔可以入嚟㗎吧？
Now, what can I... Oh.
Oh.
There's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me.
我懷疑佢把聲仲低音過我，黐線。
Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure.
好唔舒服啊！聽佢把聲真係聽到。
Trolls in Hogsmeade.
點解咁撚有磁性嘅？係咪揾錯男人配？
Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
佢做乜擰轉頭黐線？
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me.
哦，佢真係好乞人憎。
My friend is busy.
個個針對
You all
佢。
had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Butterbeer 其實係咩嚟？
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Troll 嗰啲係
Trolls, Ranrock, and
山
Rookwood?
怪。OK。
What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the
嚇
castle.
走咧？咁快走？我啲走咧？嚇？走先啊，係咁先啊。
I'm certainly glad Serona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
OK。會有預聽過嘅使用地圖，哇，好撚難啊！直接飛翻去。呢個世界地圖添，咁係咪好撚大咯？可能快速穿梭去你嘅友誼廳，我嘅友誼廳喺邊度？大廳係嘛？喺邊度啊？南區大石階梯大廳係嘛？ 我唔撚知嘅，但係聽佢。誒？哦，冇傳送點啊呢度。哦，喺呢度原來。成身污糟邋遢，坐上張床度黐孖筋。雖然我都係好唔衞生咯。哇！翻到嚟之後報勝咧，咁我而家應該做啲咩？佢有冇列表，有冇更新？與費格教授會合。問好問好問好。咁撚耐嘅點解佢要我中間經歷過一段空檔係乜都冇得做，唔知做啲咩，跟住突然間又彈下樣嘢出嚟，咁奇怪。過去揾佢 ，OK。L3 閱讀郵件，呢個唔係閱讀噶嘞噃，已經係播放噶嘞噃。唔係，其實我唔覺得呢個，我唔覺得咁樣坐上張床有咩問題，因為可能我本身衞生意識好足夠，但係啲人通常都係咁屌喎。我覺得我嘅底線係無表面污跡，無表面污跡同埋冇臭味咯，咁就已經足夠。我好似頭先喺嗰條村度行，我都唔會覺得有 drop frame。點解呢度好似仲誇張？呢度場景好大咩？啲石好難出咩？點解喺呢一度反而會 drop frame？定係行樓應該都唔止行樓圖，因為啲轉視角都窒。污糟啲抵抗歷史圖真認同呢個。個教授好撚柒遠，成日有啲懷疑，其實係咪當初可以飛過嚟，唔使跑步添。
Professor, I'm glad to see
唔係關事嘅，關事。我就係為咗令自己抵抗力好啲，所以特登培養到自己咁樣，將個環境變得污糟啲。
The trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure.
呢張嘢係咪
It leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise.
Harry Potter 唔知第幾集出過呢一張嘢？
I suspected you would see
係咪
something.
消失的密室
I
定咩？
appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to
唔
discover
係喎，
what
我
we
記
may
得
find there
有
as
嗰個
well.
教授喺度喎，密室係有教授咩咧？
Let alone what happened to Miriam taught me anything.
我就係記得咩哈利笠住件隱形斗篷，跟住揸住嗰份
I'd like you
嘢，
to work with Professor Hecat a bit.
定係鳳凰會咧？唔記得啦。總之揸住嗰份嘢，冚撚住個隱形斗篷，夜媽媽喺條走廊嗰度
Perhaps
拱
we
嚟
are
拱
only
去，
after
跟
a book,
住
but we should be prepared for anything.
俾石內卜
Once
感
you've
知
honed
到
your
啊，
defensive
定
magic
係咩？好
further,
似係
come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
唔係條街太凍啦，所以冇得出街瞓。唔係同埋出街瞓就要同啲 homeless 爭，唔好搞咁多嘢。俾咗租就乖乖地匿喺屋企，唔好出去啦。我而家樓下停車場口長期嘅，已經唔知幾耐，因為我每次夜晚放狗嗰啲時間都會見到佢。而家長期會有一個
Perhaps you can help me.
help your mum。
Boy, can you help me?
而家長期有個 homeless 夜晚嘅時候，就會喺我樓下嗰個停車場口嗰度凍喺度，一個位有暖氣噴出
Following
嚟
a。treasure map to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Ask Poppy if she'd be interested as well. I found 2 maps lying about, but...
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me.
Wonderful. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map.
Very well. I shall take a look.
Fair enough. Me...
嚇！哦，佢圈住嘅呢一度。咁呢個係咩啊？即係總之有3嚿嘢係嘛？呢個冇標示，佢就咁得呢嚿嘢。我教你用魔法咧。要學識生火咒先能夠繼續故事，即係呢個。呢個下次先，單先揾 Professor 先，一嘢跳落去，喂，我一嘢跳，喂，好垃圾喎！個跳有乜撚嘢用啊？唔係喎，等陣先。好彩今次醒目。差唔多10點啦。夠食飯。我係話一陣收皮啊。上邊可以做啲，點解我仲喺度嘅？定係咁啱個場景咁似樣就只係。
Ah, a rhinoceros.
Some kind soul help me.
你講嘢
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. wanted to make some new friends, and so I bought my gobstone collection, that is. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell
去到
everyone.
邊都有新同學可以遇到，跟住俾個支線音。咁其實呢啲人應該全部都係唔重要，應該唔會有蝙蝠蛇嘅。
Imelda is one of the worst losers ever written a story, and now those poor losers have taken my gob.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but...
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from there?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high...
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jack...
哦，我已經揾到嚇，戇鳩啊！咁我喺個地頭度鳩行得噶咯，我哋望又冇望過，調查撳個掣乜撚都冇，屌你！我經過就已經做撚咗個入 ，what the fuck！呵，呵。
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds...
Quite. But before we get started, you may be surprised by some of them. Astonished. When you're finished, come and see me.
黐線㗎喎！
You know where to
我
find
過
me
嚟
once
讀
you've
書
finished.
要做任先可以開始我嘅課程。
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
要去隻抽贏咯鋪。等陣先。
Glad you're back.
唉，10點打埋呢個手皮。
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
Sure.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you choosing a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
只不過佢哋有3個人啫。屌你啊！
Leviosa, Accio, Potato.
哎呀，咁撚菜啊！哇！我就死咯，死撚咗，睇唔撚到啊！屌！
Oof. Glad I didn't bet.
I'll give it another go.
Levioso. Accio.
There you go.
Protego. Levioso. Confringo. Accio. That's all you've got?
Levioso!
Stupid. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Accio.
Levioso!
哇！屌啊！打唔撚贏我臭閪啊！
Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Accio. Stupid. Levioso. Lumos. Protego. Levioso. Stupid. Levioso.
Levioso!
Levioso.
Act like a winner! Levioso!
Protego. Stupid. Levioso.
Levioso!
Accio.
哇！
You're better than that! Levioso. Levioso. Come on. Accio.
喂，又撳切，唉，撳撚錯咗。屌啱撳盾撳唔撚切，試撚咗，跟住食撚埋後面嗰下，啊屌又係咁，哇戇鳩！
Accio.
屌戇鳩我開盾，我俾佢斬6寸去撞口。
Accio.
Levioso!
Protego.
Levioso!
Accio.
哇！就死就死。
Levioso.
Levioso!
Accio. Levioso.
哇！食撚晒我啲水。
I'll sign up for a round.
Bravo!
Bravo!
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really... You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning. I'll let you know when we're ready. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
佢係咪話我可以整藥水嗰啲咩？但係呢啲位好似睇又唔覺有，算啦，之後再算。
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio!
Good one!
Levioso!
That's it!
Levioso! Accio!
Excellent form! I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenge.
喺地下啊，下面啊。其實就咁睇好難睇得到邊一個係最近。呢個咯。
I trust Mr. Brackley
Revelio.
was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you...
Should be.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited... Your spellcasting has impressed... I would rather we not end today's lesson. Let us begin. And remember, concentrate. And
Concentrate.
keep your wand steady. Good work.
呢啲下面係佢唔擺得噶喎。
Incendio!
咩啊？我唔係已經做好咗啦咩？佢下面嗰嚿嘢喺度晾撚住喺度做乜春啊？ 我係北撚咗佢呢一個係。哎呀呀呀呀！我真係覺得嗰個係白咗。喂，我唔係攞咗嗰條咩學霸頸巾嘅咩 ？OK， 唔知做乜交，有嘅。收藏現金外觀裝備傳單。但因為佢係一個 skin 嚟，所以我喺呢一度係孭唔到。哦，唔係喎，喺呢一度嗰啲，唔係喎，都唔係嗰條嚟嘅，咁加數值添住。東都 fine， 跟住就我記得啦。佢都係唔消失，有佢啦，你啦。呵。
Revelio.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heck.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken Rod. You must continue to work with her. And that said, I don't wish to postpone our... So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student.
好閪啊！呢個校長
I
真
would
係。
think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
就係一巴煎落去。
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit
其實會唔會有機會其實校長都係奸角嚟
no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
OK， 好，咁今日就咁多先。save，嘿。好，收檔。多謝收睇，下次再見，拜拜。